Hello folks and welcome to Quasimorph, the new game that I will be doing for a while on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, now that Xenonauts 2 is finished. Quasimorphs is a game I picked up a couple of years ago when it first came into early access, but I haven't really touched it since, and it just got its release into 1.0. And I was watching a friend of mine, Fiak, stream it recently. And I basically remember it being a kind of a sci-fi version of a cross between Stone Shard and Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov. And it was like, I remember enjoying it, the idea of it before, but then it's just had this massive 1.0 patch. So we'll give it a shot, give it a whirl, and see what it's A, like, and B, if we can do something with it long term. I had like a less than 1 hour save here, but that was just basic testing. I've not actually done anything at all, just to make sure it runs. Right, okay. So, easy, normal, and easy is evacuation at any time, weak enemies, increased rewards, autosaves on each floor. Normal, standard, unfair, no tutorial. I need a tutorial because I don't remember much at all. Factions hate me, unpleasant. Strong enemies, no early evacuation, operator troops, or single use only. Don't even know what that means. What does the customize function says? Ooh, quite. I like in-depth. I like in-depth customization of difficulty. Unalterable difficulty settings, tutorial, easy starting missions, random starting location, random starting equipment normal, as opposed to many, fewer, none. Random starting operators 4. Random starting classes 2. Operators. Cloning takes time, equipment on death, all. Not lost at all. So you lose everything on death. Okay. Emergency case, lose experience on death, yes. Lose rank on death, yes. Apparently project fee needed 100%. So what would be the default for this? Cloning is instant, nothing's not lost. That's fine. When a clone dies, mission is ending. Mission available, mission floor restart. Evacuation rules, chip obtained, anytime, chip obtained, okay. Repairs after missions, no. Number of floors, I guess it's for exfiltration maybe. Number of enemies 100%, number of enemies, blah blah blah. Just gonna go standard, I think. So normal, start the game.
The history of humanity is written in tears and blood.
It's also real quiet.
Liars, tyrants.
Hang on, I'm gonna... No control training. Blah blah blah. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna save and quit. I'm gonna go into sound, I'm gonna bump that up a bit. I'm gonna delete that. No. Stupid Nemo. Delete that. Go that, normal, go.
The history of humanity is written in tears and blood.
It's not that much better, to be honest, but whatever.
Liars, tyrants, idealists. They all tried to bring happiness on the edge of a sword. We waited for liberation from the shackles of fate, and were ready to go through the last judgment for it. Not for the glorious death for the eternal kingdom, love, or the Lord, but for a way to step off the path of suffering. But when the apocalypse came, we shrugged our shoulders and started profiting from it as usual. The creatures lurking in the depths of space didn't seem scarier than our own world. Armed with the hope that the darkest hour comes before dawn, we try to survive until the first rays of the sun.
Good morning, boss. Let's first restore memory after the diapause. During an ANCOM mission on Venus, we awakened a Quasimorph named Tezclatan. His Quasimorphs are still in our world now, which is weird. The news says nothing about our involvement. What's more, the corporates insist that quasimorphosis is a fabrication and maintain that Tezclatan is a provocation by the civil resistance. We are now orbiting Phobos and have time to recover and figure out what to do next. Supplies on the spacecraft are running low, so we need to find ourselves at some new profitable... Yes. Attention, attention. Vector 4, Sector 6. Northern Hemisphere, 5 launches detected, rocket engines, approaching rapidly. Activating countermeasures. Magnum... Car outside. Magnum, grab onto something. This is gonna get loud. His Magnum. Ow, ow. It seems to be the civil resistance. We need to clear them off the Magnum. Our future depends on it. Let's remember how to move. To navigate, click on a tile or use arrows on the keyboard. In the bottom left corner of the screen, you'll find your energy reserve, the pain threshold counter, health and movement mode. Health and movement mode. The movement mode determines how many action points you have until your opponents take their turn. Make sure no one is behind you. Press right click to look around. In the dock behind you, you'll find certain equipment and use it. So we have here is our health. Oh, this is our satiety level. We have our pain threshold, normal, our health. Movement type, walk. Action points 2, consumes 1 calorie per AP. Running. Gives us 3 action points, 8 calorie per AP, so it's very inefficient. Overall accuracy is only 75% and you can't use infantry or actions. Stealth. 1 action point, still 1 calorie, notices hidden enemies. Inventory actions are free. Okay, that's also Z and X. Cool. Health monitor is on H, but let's do what it wants to do first. I'll look around. Okay, let's move up to here. Container action, container action. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got Shrike, Z4, F505. Empty helmet slot, empty secondary, empty primary, empty boots, empty vest, empty backpack, hyper pants, 25 triangles, synthetic garment 1 square. Condition 52 out of 52, resistance is 7. Made of plastic, looks like. Item weight, half a kilogram. Cloth, ordinary tech level 1. Pressing the alt there. Okay, so what do we have here? We have Hydra 24 tactical pistol. As condition, does blunt damage. Critical damage is lower than, I guess, my bare hands. Yeah, my bare hands do 17 to 31. I can punch potentially harder than a pistol shot. Lovely. Critical damage is lower, shooting accuracy is higher, critical chance is higher, scatter 3.4 degrees. Degrees, really. Activator range 4 tiles, reloading 3 AP. 9mm bullets, 17 out of 17, rate of fire 1 to 4. Lockback, laser sight, backup gun. But then the secondary slot, I guess, is the pistol. Now we have here 9mm bullets. Tactical vest. Vest size 2, reloading -2. That reloads for 3, so if I do that, reload will be 1, right? That gives me 2. Okay, so that's hotbar. Okay. Tourist backpack. 6x2. Is that gonna give me two more lines? No. My default is 6x1. Load weight modifier -60%. Hang on. 3.7%. This is 3.07 kilograms. I put this on. I should go to 3.37, but it's lowering the weight of things by 60%. Poison resist 9. Shock resist 13. Okay. Shirt. We're gonna replace our hybrid shirt with an actual shirt. Has less condition than an actual shirt. The resistances are different though. It has blunt and cold resistance, it looks like. Take it with us. Some sneakers. A splint stabilizes wounds, used for humans and quasimorphs. Bandage stabilizes wounds. Antibiotics, general action drugs, increases heal chance percentage, and gives you a bunch of resistances. Is it the resistance it gives us, or is it the resistance of the item itself? I don't know. And some jeans. Okay. We have gear. Leave the cabin and head to the elevator. It's in the room across. We need to eliminate all these bastards. Let's head over here, though. Anything in here? No. Okay. Is there like a... Okay. Alt shows me the door. Wonder if it would have showed me... Okay, it would have showed me that as well. That's useful to know. Okay, to the door. If you press T, you can get information about the emission status or request evacuation via elevator or shuttle, but right now, we have nowhere to retreat. We have here, this is implants, mission control, minimap. Clear the invaders from the floors of the Magnum. Medblock, the data is being refined. Arsenal data is being refined. Engine room data is being refined. Minimap, there, okay. Container, okay, that's lovely. That's implants, nothing. Elevator. To move between station levels, use elevators or stairs. In the control window, all floors are displayed. I strongly recommend starting with the med bay. If you lose the bioprinter, there will be serious difficulties for cloning you or other fighters. Let's hang on, let's have a... What's up here then? Container here. Lads. Synthetic chips. And Mr. Meaty. Cool. Auto door. You can punch the door, which that didn't seem to do damage to the damn thing. Okay, it wants us to go this way, let's go this way. Is that a good thing though? Hang on. It is taking damage. As the more we damage it... Okay, what's in here? Container? Nothing. Scanner. Info. Station control terminal allows you to locate objects, personal elevator, map it. Scanner, scanner, container. Items, enemies, exits. We have here a lamp and a transformer. Heal chance for robots. No, it says these are repair things for robots. Interesting. Increases health by 20 but lowers max by 15, looks like there. Yeah, that's good. Let's do what it wants us to do. Oh, how about we go this way around, huh? Is that okay? Good. The slight tearing issue, can I solve that? Desync is on. Let's try limiting you to what you should be. Okay, open that up. Okay, so bridge, med block, arsenal engine. So go to med block first. This is the med bay, where the bioprinter is located. A perfect place to remind you about your health. If your health reaches 0, you will die. If your pain threshold reaches its limit, you will lose 1 AP. Any damage you receive can lead to injuries or limb loss. Keep an eye on that. Take a close look at the health interface by pressing H. I'm sending a signal to your computer about a new wound. You need to fix it. To do this, press left click on the medical kit next to your right and then select the injured body part. Ah. Fractured my knee. Splint. Stabilizes wounds. This is... heals in 4 turns. Okay. It seems you're acquired an infection. Open your inventory by pressing I and use a sorbent or antibiotic. If the infection is not fixed, if the wound is not fixed, the infection develops faster. Inventory. Antibiotics. Okay, we've got antibiotics. So we need to track our... you can perform an amputation. To do this, select amputate in the context of a sharp object and choose your body part. Note that you cannot bandage yourself while in sprint mode. So we've got heal efficiency, increased heal chance, and regeneration. Okay. Container there, nothing. Container there, nothing. Okay, we're healed. Hit S. There we go. We have our pistol out now. SBN. Any indication anything is? Nope. These must be the bioprinters. Do they stack? They do. Lovely. Water bottle. Gives you regen. No calories though, makes sense. And a toilet. More water. Lovely. Toilet water. What's E? Rapid fire. Single shot. Ah, it's between 1 and 7, isn't it? The autodock allows you to treat wounds or infections if it has charges. You can recharge it using standard batteries. Hurry, I've spotted an enemy in the room below you. Deal with them. Splint and a rag. That splint really seemed to refill the rag we had there, didn't seem to... Repair... Use to repair clothes. It does say rag at the bottom there. That must be a repairable gear. Medkit over here. Hi. So... Raider. Ordinary coal node of the civil resistance cell does all the dirty work. Has a cricket pistol. Red front common garment. Red front common garment trousers. Sneakers. A greyhound hat. 45 HP, attacking speed very slow. Okay, well I guess we're shooting, right? Strike dealt 20 blunt damage to Raider with a shot from Hydrogen 4. Raider flagship blunt. Which damage per AP. Accuracy minus 10, dodge plus 6. Minus 6. So, contusion, blunt, and rise in pain. You got a contusion, you got a fracture. I assume it was a miss, I assume. Missed again. Missed again. Great job. Pay attention to the corpse. Click on it to loot it. If you want to stand on the corpse without inspecting it, use control click for movement. When you're done here, return to the elevator and descend to the next level. In the top right corner, there's a mini-map and current mission status. Middle floor cleared. Okay. Let's go loot you then. More bullets, although we are full on bullets here. Glass. Does that use 9mm as well? That is using 9mm as well. Put a hat on our heads. This is worse. This is better gear, but worse resistance. It's better. It's better. It's just straight up better. The sneakers are the same, so I don't wonder about that. The clothes are better. Can I repair that? But it lowered its maximum. Right. Yes, I remember that. Okay, so let's take that and carry us with us. On the floor, there's bullets. I want the bullets though. Hang on, let's just reload. Can I reload? Was that not reload? R? It takes me turns to reload. Oh dear, okay. There we go. Is that the vacuum of space? I have concerns. I have very big concerns. I'm hoping we have some kind of like something that lets them keep some kind of sci-fi thing that lets us do that. Here, to the arsenal. I'm carrying crap. I should have probably dropped crap to pick up bullets. And here's our arsenal. Ammo and melee weapons have different damage types, and armor has different resistance types. To win, choose wisely with what and how you attack. Right. To reload your weapon, press R. If the ammo is in the tactical vest slot in the middle of the screen, press the corresponding quick access slot key, and then it'll take load. Ah, if I put the... Right. I forgot. If I put that there, it'll be faster. It'll be way faster. It's true. Noted. That's more water, is it? Okay. Armored helmet. Okay, fine. If I disassemble that, I get rag out of it. Okay. Yeah, that was waste, really. That really was a waste, wasn't it? Achvale. But everything? Yeah, I think. Yeah. So these are all empty. These are all empty value. So yeah. So if it's full, it glows yellow. I suggest hiding behind this cover to make it harder for enemies to hit us. To do this, stand on the highlighted square. Cover can stop a bullet if you're not shooting directly from behind it. Cover can stop a bullet if you're... Okay, right. Yes, that means I don't get... The cover doesn't block my shots. If you're shooting directly into this cover, it'll be highlighted red. If you ever want to shoot somewhere other than an enemy, hold shift. Your cursor will change to crosshair and the shooting trajectory will be displayed. If you have a barrel with fuel for the flamethrower, you can blow it up with a shot. Just don't catch fire yourself. Fire is very dangerous. But if you are unlucky enough to catch fire, you can extinguish yourself with any liquid from your inventory. For example, a bottle of water. Okay. So there's a range thing there. Okay, so that's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's range. Okay, let's go in there. To the right of the active weapon is the mouse to select attack mode. Hover the cursor over it to see the advantages and disadvantages of each. Okay, so damage mode 100%, damage control 1, accuracy plus 30%, scatter 3.4. It fires 4 shots at a time with a rate of fire of 4, but the damage is the same. Okay, if I hit R, if I hit 1, reload is almost immediate. Good. Right. Ooh, a shotgun. Okay, if I unload the ammo on this and... Ooh, okay. This is a wreck. Shown-off shotgun. Single load shotgun. Comparing this is slightly more accuracy and less scatter and cheaper reloading, but otherwise than that, rubbish. Right, you got a shotgun now. Technically, this is all aboard my ship, right? So I should be able to keep everything here. Slightly better helmet. More ammo. Pack of cigarettes. Nicotine addiction chest. Reduces quasimorphosis. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, I wonder? Ammo. Sneakers. Very, very damaged clothes. Disassemble everything. Oh! Interesting. I guess we can work with that. Some chips. Nom nom nom. Metal pipe. There's almost a plastic and a short pipe component, weapon component. Which also is... Okay. Oh, I'm going to disassemble you as well. You became wire. And also rag. We got a rag off that as well. Okay. I want a better backpack's what I want. We done? Yeah, floor is cleared. Okay. Just looking around here now. Unload ammo. Can I put the ammo straight into the gun? No. Okay. Let me do this real fast. Do this here. S R. I use shell bar shell. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Then you get the ammo back there. Is that everything? Technically, yes. There's another shotgun there, but we're going to keep it there. Okay, good. Let's run out with the shotgun then. To the engine room. We have here. Someone threw grenades into the machine room again. I'll deal with them later. Grenades are used from the vest slots. Activate grenade usage with the corresponding hotkey or by pressing left mouse button. Once you're done there, head to the cube-centric engine to the left. Okay, so this is dispersed fire mode. Or... So more accuracy, bigger scatter. Or concentrated fire mode. Less accuracy, but less scatter. That's... I don't follow. What's that? That is a... stationary turret. Oh, I'm gonna drop some stuff here. Let's go get those grenades. Hopefully they stack. Sneeze time. They do stack. Stack up to 3, in fact. Explosive 100%, explosive 100, range 3, burn chance 5%, knockback chance 80%, throw range 7, timer 2 turns, capacity 3 out of 3. Wait, okay, fine. What was that on the floor again? That was stuff. Sure. Repair anything? No, okay, fine. Fine. Coal nodes have barricaded themselves in the upper compartment. Get ready for serious battle. Use cover and don't play the hero. You have several stationary turrets and mines. They are used in the same way from the inventory with right click. Opening their context menu, you need to select use. After that, you can place them on any adjacent tile. Prepare for defense. We have a little time. In case the key for skipping a turn is spacebar, it might be useful if you need to wait a few turns. Okay, go over here. Use. Mines as well. How much is expected to die here? Oops, sorry. 12.7mm super heavy ammo. And some more lighter ammo. Okay. I don't want to place the mines. It seems like a bit of a waste. Okay, well, let them come our way, I suppose. I heard movement. Destroy them before they blow up the cube-centric engine. Protect the Magnum. Are they coming towards me or am I going up to them? So this is the cube-centric engine. 61%, 60%. Do you have any? You got a gun. You got a stick, so I gotta shoot you. Dead. You have a gun as well. $59%, 61%. Reload. Oh, wait a turn. What happened to you? Something happened to you, not sure what. Okay. Reload. Okay, closer. Switch to single shots. Okay. At that range, it's not great, is it? Yeah, at this range, I'm doing little damage at this range. Does the damage fall off? It's getting better, at least. I could just put... Well done, Frank. All invaders eliminated, and the Magnum is no longer under threat. See you on the bridge. Over and out. It's over. The Magnum has sustained minor damage. Basically, it won't affect the functionality of the equipment and crew, so we can go where we want and do what we want. Oh, yeah, so yeah, good. So the stuff that was around here we get to keep as well, apparently. Maybe? I don't know. Unload all. Goods, parts, others, Wemmers. Whoa, hello! We have here armor plates, transformers, weapon parts, medical components, welding machine, some barter item there, stationary turret, some rags, some wire, some plastic, army knife, semi-automatic pistol, tactical tomahawk, Hydra 12 as opposed to Hydra 24. An Eagle, a Tiger M, a Storm TT, Hierarch Police Baton, batteries, .42 bullets, 7.9. So you using 12 gauge buckshot, using 9mm bullets. You using 9mm bullets, everyone's using 9mm bullets. You use .42. So using a revolver round, maybe. Buckshot, 9mm bullets, grenades. Ammo. You have armors and repair kits, balaclava, glory, metal armor jacket, green jacket clothing, jeans, Stakhanovnets, Pathfinder tactical vests, Tourist backpacks, armor repair kit, medical kits, cargo hold nothing, okay. I guess we're done. Unload the ammo, I guess. Do we... You know what I'm gonna do this. Take that with us. And finish the mission. Francis Reed Daly. We can certainly do as Jane said. Contracts are waiting. But as the saying goes, honor is lost, everything is lost. Honor is preserved, everything is preserved. We were able to track down the exact locations of the shuttlepod launches. Rogue City. Most likely the Silver Resistance has set up a training center and transshipment point there. Before we start chasing money, I suggest we stick a red hot poker in the Reds' asses. Okay, so what have we got here? It is the 14th of September, 2200. Orbit of Phobos. That's Mars over there. That'll be Phobos over here. Dilthy is taking an interest in what's going on in Jamami in Tyramnia. Silver Resistance is afraid of espionage actions carried out by the PMCs. Grasshopper Technologies is interested in purchasing Photosphere 17. Citadel 1. Ancom refuses to give up the asset. Direct action is possible. Church of Revelation is looking for ways to eliminate the important employee of Realware in Hypnos 2, Phobos. Dilthy is taking a keen interest in what's going on in Seoul 2, Hygeia. Church of Revelation is afraid of espionage actions by PMCs. Ancom is taking a keen interest in what's going on in Orphan, Phobos. Civil Resistance is afraid of espionage actions against PMCs. Coreword MG is taking a keen interest in what's going on in Sterling's Farm, Fuller. Church is afraid of espionage actions. SBN is taking a keen interest in Sundog Zone and Demos. Daydream Chem is afraid of espionage actions. Promised Lange, Havoc interferes with the Ancom. Diversion attempts are expected. Church of Revelation is preparing for defense. Tianming. Did that just turn up? I think it did. Damn. Tianming is looking for ways to eliminate an important employee of Daydream Chem and Chancellor Europa. SBN is taking a keen interest in what's going on in TS Watcher Palace. Unchained Belt is afraid of that. Planet Bridge is looking for ways to eliminate the important employee of Tianming and Red Tiangong Mars. Stock market. Tezcatlan. Active contacts. So you're the Quasimorphic Legion. Okay, SBN is Hexarch Counselor. Civil Resistance, Terrorist Organization. Dilthay, Hexarch. Ancom Hexarch, Realware Hexarch. Forward MC is a minor corporation. Tianming Minor Corporation. Church Relation Minor Corporation Market Participant. Sorry, Tianming is a Hexarch. Planetary Coven, Minor Corporation, Planet Bridge Minor. Unchained Belt is Enemies of Anarchy, Criminal Element. Franche Comte PS, Minor Corporation. Daydream Chem, Minor Corporation. Grasshopper Technologies, Minor Corporation. Okay, so the Unchained Belt are pirates. Their current strategy is expansion. Defense, defense, defense. Church Revelation is doing scouting. Tianming is doing scouting. Okay. Prices of stuff, I guess. Magnum PC Magnum PMC is my organization, I suppose. Okay, so we're Orbit of Phobos. Spacecraft. A system map. Here we are. So Phobos is Mars. Phobos, Deimos, Earth, Tsiolkovsky, Moon Fuller, Venus Havoc Mekta, Mercury Volcano Citadel 1, Series 1, 434 Hungaria, Werner, Energon, Vesta, Pallas, Geist, Interamnia, Hecate, Hygeia, Jupiter, and the moons of Jupiter, Saturn, and the moons of Saturn. Which also, yeah, so Jupiter having 1 and Europa and Ganymede having 2 and 1, it means that's its own thing rather than a... So Saturn has 1 and Hyperion has 1, they're not the same thing. It's good to know, actually. Same thing here, I guess. Phobos has 4, Deimos has 2, Mars only has 1, so it's not the same thing. Okay, so... Spacecraft. This is the HIS Magnum control screen. From here you can access the list of clone operators and the cargo hold, top right corner of the screen. To go to the spacecraft's compartments, click on any compartment marker. Navigation. Okay, this is changing. Navigation, engine room. Monitoring, no device. Scanner, no device. Management, no device. A lot of upgrades here. Requires, okay, this upgrade. You can upgrade our ship. Engine room, arsenal, weaponry, augmentics. Arsenal allows for modification of armor parameters of item chips. Weaponry gunsmith allows for modification for weapon parameters of item chips. Okay. Research allows modification of operator class for class ships. Okay. Hangar gives us summon a capsule to evacuate items from a mission to the Magnum. That would be useful, actually. Trade barter modules, shuttle modules. Shuttle gets its own inventory. Ooh, nice. This is about getting stuff out, I guess, isn't it? That's definitely about getting stuff out. Cloning allows you to modify operator parameters per operator chips. Operator ranks give bonuses. You can assign a love operator to passively pump perks. Supply technologies. We can do this one. Improves Magnum crafting capabilities. Interesting. Back to navigation again. Operators. Francis Reed Daly, Scouts of Hades. Rookie. Frank. This is Frank. So we have, this is Frank. This is Shrike. This is Spear. This is Victoria Boudica. This is Paladin, Percy Fawcett, and Isabella Capet is She-Wolf. Scouts of Hades. Is that a class? That's a class. Eclipse Blade. So Scouts of Hades, Gunsmith, Gear Maintenance, Training, CQC Specialist, Blind Fury, Fire Transfer, Assault Reflex, Eclipse Blades, Knife Fight, Athletics, Berserk Gang, Combat Reflexes, Cannibalism, Eating human meat activates the trigger. Each activation gives 10 XP. Activation costs 80 cities. Okay, you can actually... Damn. Okay, Eclipse Blades actually eat human meat to give yourself damage. Carnage. A wound inflicted in melee activates the trigger. Chance to get AP back. Interesting. Okay, so this, we have a melee class and a ranged class, I guess. Yeah, shooter accuracy. Okay, right. We can do that in cargo hold. That's just what we have here. So we could use the welding machine to improve our crafting capabilities. Boop. The capacity of our mother spacecraft allows us to produce items directly on board. To produce most simple items, we only need a licensed chip. There are examples in the inventory history of how one corporation tried to introduce an additional fee for each item produced, but as a result of a 6-day war, the corporation went bankrupt and all the others rejected this kind of monetization. There's something to be said about that. So you can use plastic to make chick, synthetic chicken, plastic to make moo, synthetic beef, antibiotics, splint, and a bandage gives you first aid kits, 2 rags give you a bandage, rag and plastic give you splint, rag and water gives you hydrogel bandage. Sorbent comes out of nothing, looks like. Sorbent is just created out of thin air, which means you might just do that just to make it exist. You can build guns. Plastic spring gives you a single shot pistol. Why would you ever make this one when you can make these ones then? Powder gives you ammo. Makeshift grenades. You can make yourself some tourist backpack, Pathfinder vest, a t-shirt, and dark cargo pants. Okay. You know what? Make the sorbent. Because you can. It'll take you 20 hours. That's free. Make it free. Okay. I guess, folks, we'll think this is what this is. Charon Dock Bay. Invention of Lies. Zugzwang Colony. You Men of Violence Mining Base. Taste of Revenge. Ah, story mission. Difficulty 5 skulls. Jesus. That seems tense. Time remains 10 years. Sorry. No, 100 years. Hang, how difficult are these missions? Sorry. Is red how difficult it is, or is black how difficult it is? Because if it's black, that's the really bad UI. Anyway, I'll carry on next time, folks. We'll see about this. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.